Now, religious leaders under the National Dialogue Forum have raised concerns over the widespread violence witnessed in the country as the anti-government protests kicked off on Wednesday this week. National Council of Churches of Kenya NCCK Vice Chairman Bishop John Okinda said all participants, including security agents, are Kenyans and do not deserve the violence witnessed during the demonstrations. The leaders further condemned the excessive force and use of live bullets by police when containing chaos during demonstrations and decried the deaths and destruction of property witnessed during the protests. Joy Gatweri with that report.
The National Council of Churches of Kenya NCCK was categorical that the mandate of police during demonstrations is to provide security to persons exercising their constitutional rights to picket. Speaking at a press conference by the National Dialogue Forum, the NCCK Vice Chairman Bishop John Okinda also noted that the demonstrators have a responsibility to uphold peace, be unarmed, and picket in the locations and routes indicated in their notice.
We are extremely concerned by the level of violence witnessed in our country in the recent demonstrations. The demonstrators and security agents are all Kenyans, and none of them deserve to have violence visited upon them. We remind all of us that the main mandate of police during demonstrations is to provide security to persons exercising their constitutional right to picket. On their part, participants in demonstrators have a responsibility to uphold peace, be unarmed, and picket in the location and routes indicated in their notice. We therefore strongly condemn the application of excessive force and use of live bullets by police when containing the chaos during demonstrations.
On his part, SUPKEM Chairman Alhaji Hassan called on dialogue between President William Ruto and opposition leader Raila Odinga, further calling on the president to listen to the people of Kenya by repealing the Finance Act 2023 to review the heavy taxation proposed.
Bishop.
He further appealed for bipartisan talk with the agenda to facilitate the reconstituting of IEBC.
Facilitate an environment of dialogue. We call upon His Excellency President William Ruto to listen to the people of Kenya by repealing the Finance Act 2023 to review the heavy taxation proposed. We are also calling upon Right Honorable Raila Odinga to listen to the people and immediately call off the ongoing demonstrations. Immediate interventions. Further, we appeal for a resumption of bipartisan talks with a single agenda of facilitating the reconstituting of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC.
John Obala Owala, the chairman of KCCB, on his part, said that the country has been plunged in a state of tension, violence, and political dispute that has created a rift. He noted that 37 persons were shot dead by the police during demonstrations, which he said cannot continue to happen. He further condoled the families that lost their loved ones, noting that the nation must take necessary action to ensure no more deaths, injuries, and destruction of property occur on account of unsettled political and socio-economic crisis. Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I am Joy Gatweri.